like a Protoss Dragoon, we have returned, and we are ready to go on to round number 3. Can I get a charity laugh?
I'm smiling big, Tasteless. Don't worry.
Thank you. We've already seen 2 very one-sided games here. HopeTorture is pissed.
He is angry. He actually stormed out of here.
He actually insisted on having a break here.
Yeah.
He wants to gather his thoughts. So we gave it to him because he wears daddy pants.
Absolutely, man.
That's right.
You got to battle what the stars want.
That's right. So we're going to go into game number 3 now, Xel'Naga Caverns. And I think this is, in my opinion, I think this makes for the best Terran versus Terrans. I think we've seen it GSL, TLO's games, and
yeah, we've had some really good ones. There's really interesting
Renata.
places that you have the tank stalemates at.
Yeah.
And some of the bases are pretty hard to defend.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of high ground areas in the middle over the watchtowers. It's a good map. What I really like about it is the small main, because then you can siege tank into there, so you have to be very wary about that and how you place your buildings.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways you can get hurt very early on, so you got to proceed with the utmost caution.
Yeah.
On this map. And I think we're going to see an exciting game. I don't know exactly what Boxer has planned on this map. The Foxer. The Fruit Stealer.
I don't know, man. I think it could be, again, some sort of fast expansion.
Right.
I think that it could be some sort of barracks play. You know, just attacking some Marines and doing an expand.
Yeah.
But then again, he could maybe surprise us and use some tech units instead of just Marines.
That's true. Well, you know what's funny about him is he really likes bionic play.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to play the position game like, for instance, Box Renata, where but then again, he was a Protoss player in StarCraft I, now a Terran player in StarCraft II. So we'll see what he has planned, but I'm curious myself.
Yeah, so we're just going to have to see. As for HopeTorture, I could really see him going again with a Banshee build on this map. It's just, I don't know, I think that a lot of pros prefer Banshees on this map.
Well, there's so much you can do with Banshees, but then again, I think we've seen so much Banshee opening against Banshee opening that some of these guys don't quite have the practice against somebody like Foxer, who, in my opinion, literally has the best Terran unit control, the best micro I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think no one disagrees with that. He really, in that regard, he's like Iris, also like a fireman. You know, you see a fire, you run away. Firemen run into the fire, right? You see Banelings, you run away with your Marines. No. Boxer, fake Boxer, Foxer, he runs towards the Banelings with those Marines.
Yeah.
He's crazy. It's like same thing we saw in StarCraft when the Iris, Darkstorm goes up with Lurkers. Most Terrans run away. He runs through the Darkstorm.
Yeah, he actually runs and captures the Darkstorm and uses that to his advantage.
So
the countdown has begun. Game number 3. Can HopeTorture come back? Let's find out on Xel'Naga Caverns. In the red, on our 101 map at the top right, he named himself after Slayer's Boxer, but he may be the new Slayer's Boxer. His name is
Lee Jong-hoon, Boxer.
I'm going to need to become like an auctioneer after this. I got to say that stuff so fast. In the blue, the one, the only. He was from pro gaming scene in StarCraft I, very successful. Formerly known as Into the Rainbow. He is
ST HopeTorture.
you are good, Tasteless.
Thank you. Holy check.
That's, of course, Celawera holding that sign. He's a good friend of HopeTorture.
Very nice guy, actually.
He's like one of the nicest guys I ever met. Not as nice as John, our translator, but he is nice.
I know. Well, John is nice and incredibly handsome.
John is so handsome. I love John.
We love John. No, I like Celawera. When I talk to that guy, it makes the smile program into my brain run.
Smile.exe.
I know, it runs my smile.exe.
And it's actually a virus because when Tasteless smiles, everyone smiles.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, look at that.
I'm like the Michelangelo virus or whatever. All right, now we got a barracks on the way.
Yes.
The nerd jokes never stop here at the GSL. Nerd pride, we represent.
Absolutely.
Nothing more baller than being a StarCraft II nerd.
Absolutely.
Making money, doing what you want to do, and being who you want to be. It's the definition of baller.
Oh, thank you, Tasteless.
Yep.
Well, you know, we're not going to see... Oh, wait a minute. We already see what Foxer's up to. No gases still. This is, like, super late, so...
I sense danger.
Yeah, and HopeTorture's SCV is a little bit late, so I think there's going to be a Marine out And it may be able to chase him away. You know, these SCVs die so quick. The Marines actually have such a high rate of fire. They can kill a scouting SCV quite easily, especially considering it's 45 health. StarCraft I, of course, you just run by it and giggle because you have 60 health and it doesn't shoot as fast. Oh. And that first Marine does pop out, and HopeTorture runs away.
He could have actually gone down.
He could have gotten in there. The timing was just right where I'm pretty sure he would have gotten by, and I don't know, though. It was very close on that. He could have snuck into at least part of the base, but I don't know if he could have scouted both gases.
Now let's take a look down here at HopeTorture. He's actually going to get a factory, and he's going to get the gas right away, so we will most likely see Banshee play. And here's the fast command center.
Already setting
Boxer.
Setting his Marines up exactly where he wants them, so you cannot scout him. Now, HopeTorture looks like he wants to scout. He is sending that SCV around, but there's going to be a Marine there just in time to scout anything.
Will there?
Oh, and he's scouting that little area first. He might even build something down there in the normal third base area.
3 barracks on the way. What's he up to?
I think he's going to actually proxy a starport.
Uh-oh.
That's my thought.
Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh, Scooby. Here we go. Starport. Interesting.
4 barracks, though, already going up for Foxer. And,
Quadrax.
Yeah, he's... Oh, my God. Pure Marine. He's actually not even getting gases yet. We may see something really weird here. If he goes just pure Marine, no Marauders, no Stim, that is wild.
You know, his infantry emphasis it's so interesting because it's really kind of transforming the metagame, I guess you could say. He's saying, no, you guys can play Terran versus Terran the way you want to do it, but I'm going to do it Foxer style.
And you know what? I cannot wait. If he wins this match, I cannot wait to see the top post of Reddit tomorrow with some new thing about how he uses Marines against Terran as well.
Apparently that's all you need to do is make Marines, man.
Yeah, man, that's it.
Apparently those things are pretty good.
Oh, and the SCV is going to go ahead and scout.
He spots it.
Very nice there. You will be able to kill that SCV off quite quickly.
Now he may actually salvage the bunker.
And seriously, he's making another barracks. No gas. Who needs gas? Not Foxer.
Now he's got to be careful.
Marines don't cost gas. Why would I get that?
That's silly.
That is silly.
Now, one thing to notice, he's going to have to stockpile these the 50 energy. He can't keep dropping mules.
Now, if he sells this bunker, he's going to die. I just want to point that out because there's a ton of Marines on the way, and I don't think he's going to sell it.
Oh, I think you meant the bunker and
No.
If Fox, I was like, no.
That has nothing to do with it.
We know that's actually not correct. This Marine being shot at. He's like, I've got to get back and tell the others.
He's not going to be able to actually break. Absolutely not going to break HopeTorture.
No, the bunker's going to be too strong.
Yeah, he can just bring up some SCVs and stuff. And there's a lot of Marines over there anyways. But here comes the Banshee. There's going to be so many Marines that come out to try to kill it. But without Stim, it's going to be harder to do.
He backs off smartly.
In the meantime, Banshee going up into Foxer's main base.
4 kills. And this is where I think HopeTorture needs to be very careful.
Oh, no, he can't lose it. But look down here. He is actually going to try to break HopeTorture. And he is going to remove all the Marines and the bunker. What?
12 kills over here.
Oh, no. It's got 2 hit points left and another Banshee coming in. Foxer not looking so hot this game. He's like, maybe I do need Stim. I guess I'll get gas next time.
I've never seen a TvT opener quite like this.
No, I've never seen TvT like this.
All right, I think this game could end pretty quickly.
Yeah, I know. He's kept the Banshees alive enough. And oh, 2 hit points on both Banshees.
And I don't believe he has the energy to oh, no, and he does now. Boom.
Pops 1.
Boom, there goes the dynamite.
Yeah, but right now the supplies can actually tell the story better than I. 40 against 55, and he has an expansion, a trillion barracks, so that shows you he's really been hurt here. Let's take a look at exactly what units we have. 18 SCVs against 35 for HopeTorture, but he does have 2 command centers, so he can actually recover a lot of his SCVs very quickly.
But he won't be able to drop mules as long as Banshees are here, so maybe not as quickly. And, okay.
going to be very careful with how he uses this scan because he doesn't have one yet. He actually has only, let's see, he has 37 energy on one of them. So he's actually trying to scare the Banshee away right now with those Marines.
He's going out again for another attack.
Oh yeah, he's kind of going all in at this point. He's like, oh no, this is not going to get any better for me.
He's just going to sack it. I would not be surprised if HopeTorture knows this is coming.
Yeah, in his siege mode, not quite done yet, but once that finishes, it is just going to be marine pancakes for breakfast. HopeTorture, yeah, it looks like it's going to finish up just in time.
Oh, he's got it.
And he's actually stalled too many times. Trying to get up here, and let's see, he's going. No. Attacking, killing these Marines, but no, it's actually a disgusting one-sided route. At the same time, another Banshee up there killing. And that's what happens when you don't have stim. That's like the 5th 2-hit point Banshee. There's 8 on the other one, though. He's actually like...
I feel like I'm watching Moon in Warcraft 3. Like, every time he runs away with the unit, he has 2 hit points. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Well, that was close, but it's consistent with what he's been doing in the other games.
And here come the siege tanks. Now, keeping those Banshees alive has actually been so important. If he had actually lost those all in the first scans, the game would have been completely different. And here we go. Trying to go after these siege tanks, spreading out, killing as many as he possibly can, but with the Banshee in there as well, it is just looking gross. He does kill the siege tanks.
Oh, that's going to be it. Expect GG any second. A comeback here from HopeTorture. He will win this game, and we will go on to round number 4, and a bunch of Terror versus Terrans that are actually ending much faster than your standard TvTs.
Yeah, that's right. HopeTorture, definitely the winner of this game. You know, right now, I think right now Foxer is just kind of regaining his composure. He's like, all right, calm down. GG.
Well played.
And, all right, so just to point this out, that wasn't that stupid as a lot of people are like, wow, that's dumb, Foxer, what are you doing? It was actually a really powerful build. It was a very... It's actually all about powering. He powered his barracks up so hard, and then his economy is so good by that point in time that he wants to tech, that he instantly gets a bunch of gases and techs up. The problem was that proxy starport actually messed up all of Foxer's timings, because I guarantee he had practiced that against Banshee builds, and if that had actually been back in HopeTorture's base, I think the game actually would have gone a lot differently.
That's true. He might have been able to get his way up the ramp and just shoot down everything. Because the Banshee timing was a little bit odd there. You see, you suddenly see a Banshee and it's like, whoa, that feels like it's about 10 seconds sooner than it should be there.
And the thing is, every Banshee is there 10 seconds quicker. So it's not just the first one, but every preceding one was just doing a little bit too much damage. He barely didn't hold all of them off.
That's quite true.
It was so close on how... I mean, every one of them had 2 hit points as they flew away, and he wasn't even ready for them because that was proxied. So... that was actually such a close game, even though it looked like a one-sided route. Just the choice to proxy that starport may have won the game for HopeTorture. I'm not saying Foxer would have won, but it would have looked a lot different than it did.
That game would have looked quite different. So, nice play by HopeTorture. HopeTorture has to be feeling pretty good. I don't know if that phased Foxer too much. He doesn't seem to be that bothered by it.
I think
his build was weird enough, like where he's like, oh, that's okay. He obviously scanned the main once or twice and didn't see the starport there, so he probably knew it was proxied.
Yeah. So, you know, that kind of messed up his plans, but I don't think anything that weird will happen again. We'll have to see. We're going on to the next game, Steps of War.
Get ready for game number 4 here on Steps of War with HopeTorture against Boxer. Can HopeTorture do it again? Let's find out.